Awesome. Welcome, Craig, and welcome everyone else to the All Guild meeting. Let's start with shout outs.
I have a shout out for Alex. He took over the he actually restarted the Saturday morning fun run. And I've been getting a ton of feedback about how much fun that run is. So shout out to him for taking over and doing an awesome job.
I have one for Zoss for starting a Mythic Plus event. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, you should. It's nice to just get some people together, and we try to arrange them by like skill level and stuff, and run some keys for a couple hours. Um, really happy to have some more events being started up.
I have one for Lumi and all of B Team. They agreed to take me as a guest for a couple of weeks because I was going to have to miss all of Kismet's raid for a few weeks because of work, and it was nice to actually get to go with another team and actually get to raid.
Awesome. Other shout outs?
I just want to, it's Naya, I just wanted to thank all of the raid teams for their assistance. We were struggling this month, and every single raid team really stepped up to make sure that there was enough to go around. It was really nice to see. It made things easier. And I want to shout out my banking team. They've been working tirelessly from the launch of this expansion, and they just continue to keep doing so to make sure that everything goes really smooth. And none of the stuff we do would be possible without the really great team that I have.
I want to give a shout out to Recruitment for keeping us all on track with our applications. We have a lot that comes through the guild, and they do a great job of routing them. And I also appreciate Lily in particular's open-mindedness with respect to new ideas and old ideas, etc. So thanks for all you do, guys.
I have a shout out. I went on the Friday Fun Run for the first time in quite some time, and was the first run I've gone on that was led by Brock. And I wanted to shout out Brock for what was an outstanding run. It's the most fun I've had in a raid for probably 2x backs. So it was a really good time for me, and I appreciate all of the hard work and preparation that I know goes into that run. Any other shout outs? Okay, any promotions?
I've got one. So basically when team leads quit, sometimes people step up and take over, and Ironstones did that when Fire Pixie decided that she did not want to lead Quarian anymore, and he took over and basically put that team back together. And so I am promoting him to Royal Emissary as having passed his trial as team lead of Tsunami.
Woo! That's Iron.
Congrats, Iron.
Thank you, Snow. Is there any other promotions?
Well, I have new leadership. So we were approached for a guild merger from a previous guild, or from a guild called UG. And they came to the came to us wanting to have their own raid team because they were struggling with the recruitment boss, like often. And happens this time in the XPAC.
I think I'm the only one here right now from my team, but my ambassador is going to be in Trerick. Some of you might have seen him around at RBGs and other stuff this week. The other Templars are going to be Choop, Voth, and Kush. I'll get on them about introducing themselves and jumping into events throughout the next couple of weeks here. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for welcoming us in, and it's been great so far.
Yeah, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Any other promotions? Okay, Snow, it's your turn. Oh,
it's
go ahead.
sort of a promotion-ish type thing. Guinness, do you want to talk about your AB trial?
I am trialing JWell for the ambassador for Alliance Sign events.
Yay, J-Will. Is he here?
I think he is. I think I see him down below. I don't see him. I guess he's not.
Here today, gone tomorrow.
Okay. If that's all the promotions, then Snow, go ahead with State of the Kingdom.
All right. So it's been a busy month. There have been some good and some bad, like there always is. So those of you who have been paying attention, Immortal unfortunately decided to close its doors this month. Empire, as you know, was about a 1% wipe away from the Hall of Fame. I'm actually really proud of them for getting that close in their second tier of existence. But they're basically now going through a rebuild because they lost some people to some more progressed guilds, I guess is the way I would put it. And so that's the bad news. But as always or often happens, we have a new team to celebrate. As I said, the Guild UG joined us and is now known as the Team Invictus. And then beyond that, we've our mythic teams are doing their thing. We've got one progging on SLG. We've got one on that's just starting the really fun boss of Council, and then our other mythic teams are making their way through as they do. Our heroic teams, as you know, 2 of them have AOTC, and we've got 2 more working on AOTC. And then I believe I saw that our training team actually got the 5th boss down in heroic this week, so they're chugging along pretty good too. So, and that's pretty much all I've got.
Thank you, Snow. Kaylee, your turn.
Well, I don't think I have anything new to report right now. Everything is pretty much just stabilized and moving along. We are looking for new leadership if people are interested in helping out with running some of our different events. So if you have a Horde character and you'd be interested in leading some of the events that we have that go on over here, please feel free to reach out. think that's pretty much all I have.
Okay, thank you, Kaylee. All right, just a couple of notes under the Endless Kingdom umbrella. We have a new Endless info page on Discord with contact information. So Endless Kingdom, if you have questions, suggestions, comments, concerns, complaints, look on that page for contact information. Wario and company can help you get the answers you need and any assistance that you might require. Also, we have a fresh new document explaining to everyone how to sponsor friends and family. So this is for all guild members. If you want to bring your friend or family into the guild, you need to sponsor them. As a sponsor, it's your role to help them have a great experience with the guild that first 30 days especially. And this document will help you get started. You can check it out in the sponsorship channel. It should be being loaded now. And that's all I have, so I'm going to move it to Leia.
Hello, everyone. I'm actually speaking this time. This is what my voice sounds like. You haven't heard me in a while. I have a decent amount of stuff, so bear with me. I apologize for talking a lot already. So I'm going to kind of hit the easy stuff first. Social media, the EK All-Star of the Month is Legendary. So congratulations. Please reach out to Shaylee in Discord for your prize. Okay, in case you're blind, if you're blind, you haven't noticed, Discord has been completely revamped. We still have some things we need to do, like adding additional opt-in roles. But it's pretty much where it's going to be at this point. I did want to kind of thank some people who were a part of this. So I want to thank Star. She came to me with a bunch of ideas, particularly to make directories and more categories. So thank you for that. Iron, who actually brought up the idea of making a whole Discord directory, which basically is makes life so much easier because we can just point people to that and it just sends them wherever they need to go. Obviously, the GMs and the chancellors, they helped us figure out where we need to put things, what to add, what to delete. And finally, to Allie, without whom this wouldn't have been able to be completed. And I hope we deleted enough channels to satisfy your bloodthirst, Allie. Next, events. Guinness is doing a fabulous job in his trial to run Alliance CE, and he has one more month of trial. And as he said, he'll be bringing Jay Wool along for the ride, who's trialing AB. We forgot to mention this in promotions. Cybrana has been promoted to AB of Horde community events. He's super passionate about guild events, and he actually currently runs the PvP Horde event. As I said, Saturday Morning Fun Run is back with Alex. The Mythic Plus event has had a successful start, and thank you so much to Guinness, Zos, and Mishka for getting that off the ground. And thanks to everyone who has attended all of these new runs. I always say, we can have events, people need to show up. So it's great to see them filling up so well. Next, so we have 2 combined events coming up. These are Horde and Alliance events. The first one is going to be a Transmog event, and that's going to start on April 1st. And then the second one is a Mythic Plus event. And Mark, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. Mark is going to go into this because Mark has really spearheaded and helped so much with this. So go, Mark.
I am the team lead for Empire. So Leia came to me about a Mythic Plus event idea, and so we have put our heads together and done an event similar to those who are poker fans for the World Series of Poker, where there are going to be 3 brackets that you can participate in for Mythic Plus. The brackets are like a 2 to 9 bracket, a 10 to 13 bracket, or a 14 and up bracket. So if you go on the 14 up bracket, your buy-in per team is $75K, and then it's $50K for the middle, and then $25K for the lower. The scoring system is going to be pretty simple. It's basically based off reader.io. So you have 3 hours to complete as many dungeons for as much score as possible. Whoever has the most points at the end of the event wins the pot for that entire bracket. And MDI rules apply. No class swaps, no class stacking. You have to be all members of EK. And I'm sure there'll probably be some gambling involved from the banking team, like we did for the race in Nyalotha. The event should be on April 17th, which is a Saturday. It should be pretty favorable affixes, assuming Blizzard doesn't change anything. And I think there'll be more information posted from events. I think I hit everything, Leia. You have anything I
I
missed?
just posted everything in there. Just to circle back to the Transmog contest, the theme is April Fool's theme, and we want you to show us what you think that is. So be as creative as possible, and impress us. That is it for me.
Thank you, Leia. Okay, Lily.
Hello, everybody. The only thing I have today is recruitment numbers, and we have for the month of February, we had 59 total raid apps, and of those, 23 were converted to trials. And we also had a total of 17 social apps. So although that February wasn't our greatest month, it was, in terms of a February, our second largest in the last few years. So yay, go recruitment. I can also tell you, forecasting for March, we're almost at those numbers for March alone. So March is going to be a really big month, and great job, everybody. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Naishala?
Hey there, thank you. We're now becoming slightly more stable as a guild bank, and we're able to pinpoint our most needed materials once more instead of just we need all the things. This will most likely change a few times a month, but we'll try to keep that updated in the banking channel in Discords, and we'll try to keep it pinned. I'm sad to say we did have a bit of a backslide this month in terms of raid packages, and we had to short teams on feasts. Thankfully, several raid teams stepped forward and offered to pass and generously donated feasts to the guild so that we can keep pushing forward for the next coming month. I've requested that all team leads update their raid pack survey. You have until midnight on the 20th of March to complete this. Failure to do so will result in your team not receiving raid packages until the next round of surveys is called in and done. We have also requested that all fun run leads now follow this procedure moving forward. The raid survey is pinned in RE chat for easy finding. We're still supporting RCE teams with extra supplies. Please be looking ahead to the next tier. And if this is your goal and you think that your team is able to achieve that, please reach out to me and we will discuss it. The Commissary has been open for about a month with some success. This is a weekly service with the ability to have standing orders. We will be removing the order cap for items this coming week. If there's something you'd like to see in the Commissary, please reach out to Drop Bay and let them know. Bank tabs are available for rent in the Eternal Kingdom Bank. If you're interested in renting one for your team, shoot me a message and we'll get you sorted out. The sales force is still being worked on. We've had some setbacks with the shifting of new teams, some old, some new. But we are trying to keep working on that. And if you're interested in being an advertiser or applying to sell, please reach out to Kaz, Spank, Jazzy, or myself. The Mythic Plus event that's coming up, banking will be running a gambling ring for it. This will work similar to our previous betting on events. You pick your winning team within their bracket and send your gold to EK Gamble with a note stating who you're betting on. There will be winners for each bracket splitting the pot with the house, which is the guild bank, taking a cut. If nobody picks the winning team, all bets stay within the house for that bracket. The banking team has a set of documents, like I mentioned last month. They're available to team leads who run team banks. They consist of spreadsheets to track your team bank inventory and what you need for crafting things. There's a place you can track donations. It's a really cool setup. There's also a companion document that goes along with it about how things to think about when you start your team bank. We're also offering training and assistance in managing your bank to feel comfortable to go on your own. If teams are interested, A member of the banking team can run their bank for them, and this can be discussed as well. There will be a fee attached to that. In other news, Erin has decided to take a step back from the game. Erin was our Templar for our Commissary program, and she's now retiring from banking for the moment. Erin brought with her a bunch of ideas and took initiative to make sure every single guildie knew about the Commissary when it first launched. Her input and perspective will be missed on our team, but we will be keeping an eye out for her return if her path brings her back to WoW more frequently. We're looking for a Templar for the Commissary to assist Drop in crafting, mailing, advertising, and collection of gold. As always, if you have ideas, questions, or would like to be part of banking, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll get you all set up. Thanks.
Thanks, Nye. Allie, it's your turn.
I don't really have much of anything other than a reminder that we do have a coaching channel. And if you have questions about the raid or PvP or your class or anything like that, please feel free to submit them. I do know that I have 1 or 2 questions sitting right now. I'm finding you an answer. So I'm working on that. And if anybody wants to be involved, we used to do Mythic Plus training. We'll probably get back to that as soon as I can get a chance. But if anyone else would like to help participate as a trainer for Mythic Plus or for Raid or whatever, contact me. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Does anybody have anything additional that we missed?
For the new teams or the new team that joined Eternal Kingdom, I would like to remind or let them know, because Discord is pretty big. If they look in trade looking for a group under pinned messages, we do have guild crafters for legendaries. And if you have the materials and you just need it crafted, look at that list and reach out to that person for that piece of legendary gear.
It's a good reminder for everyone. Thank you. Okay. I think that's the end of it. We can ask Craig to leave.
Bye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Be gone, Craig.
Craig, how you doing?
You were there and you made me talk about your betting event? Really?
I had so much faith that you can talk better than me. I'll let you do it.
Mm-hmm.
I had faith.
I guess it would be nice.
Oh, also